Hey there, VC. This is IW10286. This is my intro to the whole vinyl community. I've been watching your guys' videos for like the past year, and so I finally got the courage to come on and introduce you guys to my small collection I have now. And I have about 100 records. Been collecting since high school, but didn't buy a lot in high school. I spent my money on like going to concerts and stuff like that instead. But now that I have a job and more lucrative job, way more lucrative job, now I'm gonna spend money on vinyl and audio equipment. I just upgraded my audio equipment about 3 months ago. I've been pretty happy with it. But yeah, I also got into, I kind of started listening to records back when I was young. My dad always had records. I mean, my stepdad always had records. He's a big audiophile head too, so he had all this crazy good gear that I can't afford, but it's all good. It still sounds great on my sound system. This music actually in the background is Fever Ray. This is a Swedish band. She's the lead singer of The Knife. If you know who The Knife is, it's another Swedish band. This is her solo project, and so you guys should check her out. It's very chill, mellow, kind of deep lyrics, kind of haunting. If you're into that kind of stuff, like electric kind of music, but not as dancey. It's really calm. So we're gonna start off. I just gotta grab a stack of records from where I store my records, which is on the floor right now because I don't have a record shelving unit yet. So we're gonna start off with Portishead Dummy. This is a really good band. This came out in 1994. This is a reissue, but it's printed on 180 gram vinyl. I do want to get the original, but the original I've seen have upwards of a lot. They cost quite a bit. I also have more Portishead than just Dummy, but I'm pretty sure you guys know this album. This album's pretty iconic. I think so. This is like timeless right here. You can listen to this, I think, any time, any decade. My next one is a Greek composer, Vangelis, I think is how you pronounce his name. He kind of does like orchestra, but like synthy type. If you don't know who this is, if you watched Blade Runner, this album's called Spiral. If you watched Blade Runner, he did the score for Blade Runner. And so that's actually how I got introduced to him. He's a really good composer. Basically, if you just listen to the Blade Runner soundtrack, so good. One of my favorite soundtracks. This is Violent Femmes right here. This is a reissue, but it's printed on 180 gram vinyl. I'm pretty sure everybody knows who the Violent Femmes are. You know, Blister in the Sun, classic songs like that. You know, I like Add It Up. It's a really good song too. To the Kills, also a really good song I like on this. I got this next one on Record Store Day. It's the reissue of Velvet Underground, Loaded. This to me is my favorite Velvet Underground album. And this one is on colored vinyl. It's on this like purplish white, I don't know if you can really see, purplish white, pink vinyl, marble I should say. This next band is Sunny Day Real Estate, kind of emo, alternative music I would say. This is like This is like a really depressing album, but it's really good. It's also a gatefold. I really like gatefolds. This is probably my favorite Sunny Day Real Estate album. It's called Diary, by the way. Sorry, I keep on forgetting to do the titles. This is also another Sunny Day Real Estate. This one's a reissue. Comes on pink color vinyl, as you can see right there. Also depressing album, but not as depressing as Diary, I would say. This new one is, actually I was looking for this for a while. I bought this in high school. I think, no, I didn't buy this in high school. I bought this freshman year of college. But Suicide in the 70s is one of my favorite, 80s I think, 80s, early 80s, I'm not sure the year. But like Ghost Rider, this is like new wave, alternative, electric, some experimental rock right here. This is good stuff. You guys should check it out. I got Death. If you don't know who Death is, I'm pretty sure most people might know who Death is by now. They were kind of before the they're like why can't I think of it? Before the Ramones, they were kind of that punk rock, but it was this all black band from Detroit, early in the 70s, before the Ramones, and they didn't get a lot of recognition because of their name. Not a lot of people like Death. There's actually a whole documentary on them on Netflix. You should watch it, and explains the whole history behind Death. But their stuff is like got released in 2009, I think, and this is actually from their masters. They never released this. They only released 45s, so there's not an original version, 12-inch like this. This is not an original. This is from 2009. This next is a dub reggae band called The Upsetters. This one is Return of the Super 8, and this one I got on Record Store Day. Super 8, really good dub reggae band. Chill. If you're into reggae, you should check out The Upsetters, especially Super 8. It's probably my favorite album by theirs, and this one came with a special, like, etched back. Nope, that one's not it. Let's see that right there. I don't know if you can see. I need to get better lighting, maybe. Yeah, I don't think you can. No, you can kind of see right there. It's like an ape on the back, so it's pretty cool. I didn't have this. I didn't have the original, so when I heard that they were coming out on Record Store Day, I had to pick this one up, definitely. Going back to Vangelis, the Greek composer, this is Blade Runner, my favorite soundtrack. It also comes out on a gatefold, and it's I think it's 180. It's pretty thick on red, clear, translucent vinyl. For colored vinyl, I think this thing sounds amazing. This has a lot of atmosphere when you listen to it. It just brings out the whole album. It's really good. To go more into like folky jazz, I got some Elmore James, Street Talking. This is some good. He's a really good kind of bluesy artist. You guys should check out Elmore James if you haven't checked out Elmore James. This is an original. Yeah, got it pretty cheap actually. I got some more Vangelis. This one is Opera Sauvage. This next artist is Sun Ra. I got this on Record Store Day too. Sun Ra, Outer Space Waves Incorporated. This came on a white, purpley marble vinyl. Can't really see. Probably this looks white, but it's okay. On Record Store Day. I would say Sun Ra isn't for the most people. I would think this is really there's nothing like Sun Ra when it comes to jazz, in my opinion. This is really experimental jazz right here. But if you're into that, I would highly suggest Sun Ra. It's really good jazz right here. I got another jazz, Charles Mingus, right here. This is a really good album. He's like free jazz, sort of double bass kind of jazz. You've probably seen him in like more big band stuff, but this is not. This is a good album. If you haven't listened to Charles Mingus, you should check him out. This next one is a modern. It's a Subtract right here. Classical. This is a really good album. You know, his beats and production is really good, and then songs like Wildfire, where Little Dragon, the lead singer from Little Dragon, sang over it, is probably my favorite song on this album. I've listened to it hundreds and hundreds of times, but I can listen to this album through and throughout. This is a really good electrical album. This next one is the self-entitled XX. Everybody knows the XX, so I don't think I really have to go into anything particular. The whole XX group, I think, is talented. I mean, especially I think Jamie XX. Jamie XX has really good production, and this is a really good album. I think it's better than their second album, Coexist. But you should get this if you haven't gotten this, or you should check it out. I also have some classical show right here. I don't want to butcher the name. I think it's Shostakovich. He's a Russian composer. He's kind of. I mean, I have a lot of I wouldn't say I have a lot of classical music. I basically have this, Beethoven, and then some random box sets I picked up at some garage sales. But like this is opposite of Beethoven. Beethoven's more calm. And to my friends, people think Beethoven's boring, so this is like opposite of boring. It feels like it's really passionate right here. But I like Beethoven, but this is really good. If you like classical music, you should check out this composer. This next one, I have an original copy of Susie and the Banshees right here. Swell Show. This is a Peep Show, sorry. I don't know why I said Swell Show, but it's this Peep Show. This is my favorite Susie and the Banshee album. Kind of punky. If you guys are, I would say you should get into Susie and the Banshees. It's really good. This next one is King Cruel. Kind of I would say indie rock, but you can definitely tell this kid is originally called Zoo Kid, but he changed his name to King Cruel. From the UK, very talented. You can tell that he has a lot of jazz and hip hop influences in this, and this is a great record. Everybody should check this out. You know, songs like A Lizard State, Easy, Borderline, all these great songs. You guys should really check out King Cruel. I think a lot of people will like this. If you haven't heard of him, so you should check out King Cruel. This is a gatefold also. I think I showed it, but yeah, it's a gatefold. This next one is Beach Fossil, my bad. Beach Fossil. This is kind of like a surfy, garage style indie rock band. A lot of people don't like, I would say, surf garage rock bands. I do, because I like really simple chords. I think it sounds awesome. Kind of raw production. This is a really good album. You know, songs like Sometimes in Youth. I think Youth is my favorite off of this, but if you kind of like surf, garage, indie rock, I would highly recommend Beach Fossils. This next one is Grizzly Bear, Victimist. To me, their best album. It doesn't have their best song on here, but every song on here is good. From Southern Point to Foreground. If you're not into Grizzly Bear, it's another, I'd say, indie band. Kind of folky, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's folky. Maybe some people, but this is a really good album. I think everybody should get this album. Sorry about that. My memory card got full, so I had to switch it out. But I noticed the time was like 15 or 16 minutes, so I think I'm gonna end it there. I didn't really want it to be that long. I want it to be around 10 minutes, but that's fine. I'll try to shorten my videos down so I don't bore people. But I will be showing more of my record collection in the near future, and I also will be showing you guys my audio equipment that I have, showing you all that stuff. So until next time, peace.